That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh, I got a little lipstick stain. That's quite hot, actually. What you waiting for? Hey guys, welcome to my video. I actually look half decent and I'm making a video. Oh! Before I start, I'm really sorry about the weird effect that's happening because of the fairy lights. I can't control it because if I turn the fairy lights off, there'll be no light because it's so dark, so I'm sorry. Basically, my inspiration for this video is Helloshortie. If you know her, or rather, if you don't know her, you need to go follow her. If you know her, then I like you. This is going to be called The Perks of Being Short, aka me. I'm 5'2" and a quarter. The quarter means everything. And I haven't grown since I was 12, but this does have some perks with it. So I'm going to be saying the pros and the cons because everyone thinks that being short is a bad thing, so I want to show the pros, but then I don't want it to seem as if it's all lovely because it's not, so I'm going to show the cons as well. So one pro of being short is that I have some clothes in my wardrobe that I have had since I was like 12. Like, they still fit me, so they're like more than 5 years old. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 years. I can't do math. So I've got some clothes in my wardrobe that are 5 years or more old, and this is great because well, you would assume that I'd then spend less money on clothes, but that's not true. I mean, I bought this yesterday and the jeans that I'm wearing and the shoes that I was wearing, so never mind. So I can rewear a lot of my clothes, and it's really funny seeing like old photos of myself from like, I'll see how many years ago it is, and there's like 3 or 4 years. And I'm like, hey, I still have that shirt. It still fits. Yay. Some people pick up on it and they're kind of like, you've had that shirt for ages, or you wear it all the time and stuff. I'm like, yeah, why would I get rid of it? It still fits and it's still cute. So don't get me wrong, things get old after a while and I'm like, no, I don't wear this anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. But my taste in fashion hasn't changed that. Actually, that's a lie. It's changed a lot. Like, I would not have worn this before and my hair wouldn't be this colour, and you get my drift. That's number one. Number two, I can get away with being cute. Like, this sounds really like up myself, but it's not. I have a genuine reason for it. When you're taller, you can get away with the more kind of rocking kind of outfits. Like Ella, she's taller than me. She can get away with kind of the leather jacket, long black boots, and like that kind of look, whereas she can probably rock anything, and so can a lot of people. But like for me, if I wear my unicorn onesie, because I'm like smaller and look more like a 10-year-old, I can get away with like the cute factor a bit more. And I'm not saying that to say that I'm adorable all the time, because I'm not, and I don't even think I'm adorable. But I mean, if you ask my boyfriend Luke, I'll wear like just your average outfit, and his word to describe it would be cute, meaning like adorable. And I'm like, I wasn't going for adorable, I was actually going for killer, bomb, get out my way, I'm gonna murder you look. But okay, cute works for me. The other thing that I could have tied in with clothes was shoes, because I haven't grown since I was 12, height-wise. I've gone out in various places. My feet also haven't grown. I'm a size 5 now, and I got to a size 5 when I was about 14 when I reached size 5. The rest of the time I was like size 2, and then for a few months I was a size 3, and then I like leapt up to 5. And with the clothes thing as well, it's not just the fact that I can wear the same clothes for ages, I have labels. I think the smallest label I have is age 11. That's sad. The New Look collection, all their age range goes up to 15, I think. I think their biggest age size is 14 to 15, and I can get away with 12 to 13, whereas other people have to go to the adult section, they have to pay loads of money, when I can get away with all these cute things that I probably shouldn't be buying because it says unicorn on it, and yeah. Next up, I kind of just touched on, is I can buy things from the little kids section that other people can't. And this isn't to say that I go and buy really kiddie clothing. I mean, I do, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. A pair of jeans that would cost £20 in the adult section would cost like a tenner in the kids section, but they fit. That's a really bad example because I don't fit into kids jeans because I have like hips. But like t-shirts and things, because I'm Yeah, t-shirts and things like that I can get away with buying from the kids section and it'll cost me like £2 rather than like a tenner, so win-win. The next section has a pro and a con. The pro is you can get away with looking young. It depends on how I dress, because if I dress like this, I think I look like a teenager. I think. I don't know. You can comment down below on that if that's true. But like if I was wearing like a messy bun and my unicorn onesie, you'd think I'm 10. It's a positive, I think. But then I'm just going to snip in the negative, which is I don't look my age. I don't look 17, which means that I literally, everywhere I go, I always have to have a form of ID on me, because there are so many things that I want to do. Like I got my ears pierced yesterday, not ears, ear, the second one. And you had to be 16 and I had to show my ID. I mean, you have to anyway for things like that. But like just little things, it's like, are you 16? 17? My bad. Yes, I am. It's like when you're trying to buy an adult ticket and they try to sell you a child's ticket. That's one of the actual pros of looking younger. There we go. You can buy a child's ticket and probably get away with it. But I've never actually done that because I don't like lying. Like I'm always scared of getting caught and told off and stuff. But I could get away with buying a child's ticket. But I don't, because I don't like being deceitful, because I'm a good little Christian girl. One of the things I always told myself as a kid, because I mean I've always been small, I've never really been average height or tall. So you've got an elephant and a mouse, and then you've got a really big hole and you've got a really little hole. The elephant can only fit through the big hole and she can't fit through the little hole, whereas the little mouse can fit through its little hole and it can also go through the big hole. So it's a metaphor for there being more opportunities for little people, which I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it's just what I've been telling myself to stay positive, so don't crush my dreams. And then tying in with that, when you're little, if you do things like gymnastics or ice skating or things like that, you are more likely to be lifted. Pairs in ice skating, if you want to be paired with someone, they generally look for taller men and shorter women. That doesn't work all the time, because I know a lot of pairs that have quite a tall girl and then just a really tall guy. It's just easier for lifts. I don't know how it works, but I just found that it works generally, because my coach kept pushing me to go into pairs, but I preferred doing solo work. But I would have probably excelled in pairs because of my height, not because of my technique, but just because I'm small and I can be lifted. So cool. The next thing, which has a pro and a con, and this is the last pro that I can think of. If you can think of any more, then let me know. And this is group pictures. Now, I personally have a love-hate relationship with the camera. Like, obviously, if I absolutely hated looking at myself, I wouldn't do YouTube videos. But when it comes to group photos, I guess it kind of depends on whether, like, I'm feeling myself that day. Like, if I'm wearing a cool outfit, then I probably want to be seen. But if it's, like, no makeup, generally I don't want to be seen. So the pro is that you're always pushed to the front because you're the shortest, so you have to be seen. So if you want to be seen, you can. But then the negative to that is that if you really don't want to be seen, you can't get away with it. Like, well, it depends who's taking the photo. If they don't realise it, you can just hide behind a tall person and it's all cool. It's like, nope, you don't see me. I'm not here. I'm not in the photo. I don't want to be seen. Cool, cool, cool. And they always pick out me because I always try to hide. So they're obviously pushing me forward and making me seen. So not that good. It's okay if you like your photos taken. Not so good if not. I mean, you're kind of stuffed there. And going into the cons, which some of them I've touched on, like the group photos, and not looking 17, which I am. I'll be 18 in March. The other thing is when I walk. Like, I'm a moderate walker. Like, I'm not fast, I'm not slow, I'm kind of moderate, average. And I can't keep up with tall people. Like, seriously, the steps they take are like, oh my goodness. How am I supposed to keep up with them? And then if they're going downhill, oh God forbid I ever walk downhill with a tall person. One word, bye. More specifically with the tall people, business is the boyfriend. He's just announced that he's now 6'3". So he's a whole foot and a whole inch, well technically 3/4 of an inch if we're counting that quarter. He's a whole foot and basically a whole inch taller than me. You can imagine how big his steps are. Oh my goodness. Bearing in mind with your boyfriend, most people like to like hold hands and be all cutesy. It's like, Me holding his hand is my only way of keeping him in business, down here, my level, my steps. And he constantly has to ask me, am I walking too fast for you? Am I walking too fast? Do you want me to slow down? I'm like, I'll tell you if you are. You look at me. And there is one last thing that you can all probably guess is coming up next, because it's the biggest thing that is ever talked about being small. Here's the shelf. Here's a jar of cookies on the shelf. Here's you. Here's tall person. Oh yay, cookie. Cookie for me, yay. Yum. I literally have to climb on everything. It is insane. I am 17 years old and still cannot reach the top cupboard. My brother can, and he's 14. He is 2.5 years younger than me. He's a man, so... Well, he's not a man yet. He's a boy. Boy, can he reach the top shelf. Yeah, that's slightly frustrating, and it makes you look really weak and not very independent, and it's very embarrassing having to ask the tall people to get the stuff on the top shelf. It's not even necessarily tall people. Like, if I was my height but with long arms, I'd be able to do it. But I have little stubby arms. So, boyfriend, that's your job. Bonus for having it. That was not a fart, that was the chair, it's on leather. That moment when you can never recreate the noise. And then you fall off your chair. Bonus for having a tall boyfriend. They can reach the cookies on the top shelf. I've been talking so long, it's cold. Hashtag YouTuber problems. I'm not even a real YouTuber, I'm just Meg with a fake camera. Oh, my life is over. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hashtag copyright of Liza Koshy. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I don't know how else to say it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really proud of myself because this is 3 weeks in a row that I've had a video. I don't think they've all been uploaded on a Monday like they should, but oh well. And I'm really sorry, I realised on both of the last 2 videos I didn't have my little Monday Madness with Meg thing that I have, but I think if I'm planning on relaunching this channel, I'm going to create a better intro anyway, so we'll see how that goes. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in hopefully next week for another video. If there's not, please don't kill me. Shout out to Ella, because I know for a fact that you're watching this video. You know what? I'm craving cookies. George, I need your help! That moment when you lied just to get likes on your video. And I said I don't lie. Get a little hot chocolate moustache. Hips. Yeah. That wasn't a very good metaphor. You're not very good with these, Megan. Why am I still recording? Bye.